so glad you're here with us again. Today we are talking about modesty. And before we do that, hello, we are His Own. We're a band and women's ministry out of Nashville, Tennessee, y'all. Today we're talking about modesty, and the Catechism of the Catholic Church has a beautiful way that explains modesty. It says, modesty protects the intimate center of the person. It means refusing to unveil what should remain hidden. Modesty protects the mystery of persons and their love. It encourages patience and moderation in loving relationships. Modesty is so much more than dress, but learning how to dress is very important.
It's in the heart.
Yeah, I grew up with all brothers. I thought she turned out
just
just fine. Learned a lot more about masculinity than I ever knew I wanted to. I'm just kidding. It's actually really, really awesome, and I'm so grateful.
It just prepared you for everything.
Oh, let me tell you.
So my brothers all
But one of the things that, I learned very quickly is that men and women are wired very differently and look at things very differently. There were definitely times where I was going to go out somewhere and come out of my room all dressed up, ready to go, and one of my brothers would look at me and be like, Maria, get back in there and put a sweatshirt on. Go change, girl. But it really taught me more that dressing modestly is an act of love, both for myself and for others.
Yeah, and she really hit the nail on the head. So many times we get dressed and we think we look so cute, and we're like, not as much. Guys are thinking differently than we do. But one good thing is that it's really helpful to have friends who we can bounce ideas off of and just say, does this look good? We do that all the time with each other. And sometimes we're like, yeah, that looks so great. And sometimes we're like, I think guys are gonna look at that a little bit differently. Go change. But just a couple of practical tips on modesty. It's really hard to define exactly this is modesty and this is not, but just a few ideas. I think that something is immodest if it's too high, too low, or too tight. Those are some things that we try to look at. Is like, is something too high, too low, too tight? Another thing is, does it draw particular attention to one body part? Like, is it drawing attention to your breast, or your butt, or even like your abs being really tight against that? If so, it might be a little immodest. You might want to find another outfit
and find some new friends. No, it is very important to find friends that are going to help you, and vice versa. But yeah, modesty is much more than just what can I not wear. Modesty is actually an act of love. It goes way beyond that. So y'all, we don't have to forgo fashion. We don't have to do that. Yay!
That's right. Yeah, and keep your
fashion.
eye out for that, because we are going to have something really special concerning fashion coming up real soon.
Have a surprise. But yes, remember that you should be loved, and you should be loving other people. And just dressing modestly reminds us that we're all loved. So thanks for joining us.
Thanks for coming.
And we hope to see you next week. Don't forget, send us your Make-A-List Money selfies. We love the ones we've gotten already.
Yes,
so send us some more. And also follow us and find us. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Be His Own, and Twitter at Be His Own Music. So come find us, y'all.
See you next week. Thanks.
See you
God bless
soon.
you. Bye.
Okay, what do I talk about? Tu best side.
Wait, what are we talking about?
Let's do this.
Okay. What are we talking about today, girls? What are we talking about?
We're talking about self-acceptance. That's gonna be a quick 1-minute story.
Okay, self-acceptance. So,
Son of a gun. Help a sister out. You want to talk about modesty today?
Cover it up, ladies.
Cover your hair as well.
And your ankles. I think you need to put socks on.
Ladies, you
right
have
now.
underestimated the power of the elbow. Don't let your hair show.
Too much hair is immodest.
Wear a comedian.
Maria?
Covers everything. Covers everything. Yeah, she needs hair coverage. You gotta get back to basics. Gotta cover these babies up.
And ears.
Don't show too much elbow.
Ears.
Don't show too much hair.
Yeah. Or
That's
ears.
why I prefer
Girl,
to keep my hair
ears.
skin and thin and scraggly.
Yeah, it's all about modesty.
I always put it back in a little bun. This is not because I have no other options. It's because I'm trying to stay modest, people, and humble.
It's true.
For you.
We gotta talk this about.
I'm trying to make sure that the ears stay closed. Girls, those ears
honey.
are a turn on.
I think I'm gonna go change.
Oh,
This ain't working for me today.
God.